Winter fishing can often be quite tough. The summer game fishing buzz has sort of started to wear off and you're sort of counting all your options of what you're going to do for the winter fishing period. We found ourselves searching for an out-the-box location and we've ended up in Fiordland. It's hard to get here even from New Zealand and people travel from all over the world to come experience it. It took us 2 days to travel down here from Nelson. To get to our base in Deep Cove, we had to travel across a lake. We then got picked up by an old fire truck with an old wooden trailer, which then towed us over the Wilmot Pass. It was a pretty bumpy ride over an old gravel road, but we got over the range and dropped in at Deep Cove, which is our base. Most of the people coming to Fiordland are here for the tourist attractions, which is the incredible scenery, and it's often overlooked as a fishing destination. Even though we're at the very bottom of the South Island, there is a massive variety of fish. The fjords are home to bluefin tuna, groper, blue cod, blue nose, and lots of crayfish. Fishing for bluefin in Fiordland is unlike anywhere else on the world. You're able to target these bluefin in the glass calm conditions within the fjords, surrounded by waterfalls, cliffs, and the stunning native New Zealand bush. It's hard to describe the scenery that you experience in Doubtful Sound. It's like a maze, with every corner revealing unique rock structures and incredible native bush that's been around for thousands of years. One of the best things about the fjords are how easy and accessible the crayfish are. There's thousands of them and they seem to be crawling around everywhere. You don't have to dive for crayfish down here. You can easily get enough for a feed in a pot. When we're dropping our pot for crays, we're filling it up with bait. We're going right up to the edge of the fjords where it's nice and shallow, dropping our pot down, and we're leaving it for a few hours, coming back to a pot full of crayfish. It's a 45-minute ride to get to the edge of the fjords, and there's no sunset here. With the fjords being so steep, it just goes out like a light. We relied on our Simrad radar and electronics to navigate home safely in the pitch black. The radar gave us a perfect picture of the surrounding fjords and any land mass or boats that was in front of us, so we felt safe when we were navigating home. The fishing was quite slow for us the first couple of days. We headed out of the fjords to some popular marks that were given to us, but unfortunately had no luck fishing here. Since we were new to the area, we headed into the fjords and we used our sea map and sounder to find a likely looking edge, and a quick scan with the Simrad sonar confirmed that there was fish here. We dropped down our baits and lures and hooked up to some fantastic harpooker. With commercial and recreational fishing pressure being low, taking a few harpooker for a feed was more than sustainable. This has been an incredible trip. It's an experience I won't forget. We were a little bit late on the bluefin this time round, but that gives us a reason to come back.